Lagos 102.3 Max FM. This is Voice of the Street. Baba, oh, Jesu Lugbala. In case you don't know, that song from the only one and only
the OG before IG.
OG before IG. Ili Bumaye.
Absolute legend.
Ili Bumaye.
Ili Muhammad Ali.
Ili Bumaye.
Ili Mandela.
Ili Mandela Bumaye.
Ili Azikiwe.
Yo!
Ili Macaulay.
Shout out to you, my brother. iLLBLISS in the studio. iLLBLISS is the first guest on the Voice of the Street. We called on iLLBLISS. We're like, iLLBLISS, what's up? So we're launching our first episode of the show, Voice of the Street, on Max FM 102.3. Illy said, say no more, bro. I'll roll up. And he's here. Please make some noise for the one and only, the father of two beautiful daughters. The husband to a wonderful, beautiful, wonderful, crazy, wonderful wife. iLLBLISS, an icon. Somebody I respect. Baba, if I don't top woman, iLLBLISS call me, I'll get up.
You must get up.
I'll be up.
You must get up.
I'll be up, bro.
Nigerian rapper, businessman, business mogul.
Talking about business mogul, hey woman, I'm going to tell you something. Back, I think it was in 2014.
Okay.
I was at Polo Offering and Personal. I was his office, and then I was discussing with Hansen. Of course, Hansen. Johansson. I was discussing with Johansson and BB and one other people, and then Johansson and some other person were talking about Illy, and Johansson said, Illy is the person that you sit with and then you leave and you have business ideas.
Confirm.
Wow.
Illy is that artist that he has never ever seen any artist like iLLBLISS. That there's no music artist that is under Capitol Records then that does not have something they are doing after music. Since that day, to be honest, I don't even know how me and him became friends. I'm brothers right now. I can't even remember. But you see, that was the first thing I heard about iLLBLISS, and I'm like, no, this is the kind of person that I want to be friends with. Somebody that can add value to you, somebody that can push you. And safe to say, I mean, it's not. I'm not trying to feather his nest or make him feel good by saying, if iLLBLISS stops doing music today, bro is set for life.
Amen.
Welcome to Voice of the Street.
Illy Chapo.
Wow. I don't think since I've become an artist, I don't think I've ever been introduced, with this amount of emotion, with this amount of respect. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me on.
Voice on the Streets, 102.3 FM Lagos.
Illy, going to say thank you. I mean, me and Husband Material, we've been talking, we've been asking ourselves, what are we going to talk to Illy about? And I'm like, look, Illy is a family member.
Yes.
They can just come, we will flow.
We'll figure it out.
We are going to flow.
Illy, you said something that part of the things that Johansson said to me. He said Illy is the person that tells every artist your shelf life your shelf life is 5 years. Why did you say that every artist's shelf life is 5 years? I know you cannot remember ever saying that.
Yeah, no, I do. I've said it a couple of times. I think this is the most vibrant. This is the most vibrant, the most competitive music space in Africa.
Yeah.
And I dare say parts, beyond Africa, parts of the world.
Yeah.
So I feel like there's so much competition in every single genre.
True.
That it only takes a stellar kind of artist. It only takes an impeccably talented, disciplined artist filled with grace and direction and discipline to be able to stay even beyond, to even stay up to that 5 years. So the truth is, a lot of artists don't understand, when you make the big record and you make another big record and then you think it's second nature to you, and then you start to forget that as you're creating, you're inspiring new people, and new people are going to come and they'll come for your crown. So I just feel like it's the competition. It's also people are spoiled for choice in Nigeria. There's so much music to choose from. So if you're not on your A game, if you don't save when you make money, if you blow all that money and buy nice convertibles, you're really on your own. You understand? You need to put money aside and you need to invest so that you can age with grace. That's what I meant by 5 years and burning out and your shelf life not being, yeah.
You have been able to, transcend. I mean, and move from one. There was one time I interviewed.
Sorry, Nedu.
Yeah.
You're talking about times you interviewed me, times that husband material interviewed me.
Yes.
I spoke to you for 3 hours before I got on the set for King of Boys.
Yo, do you know I can't even remember.
You can't, because we have too much. There's so much that's happened between us.
I can't even remember.
Yes, and we're just sitting, and you were telling me, we need to do this, to branch into movies. We need to take it all. We need to take it all.
That's true. Ili is the one that taught me that when you're shooting a movie,
Yeah.
when they call you for a movie, don't tell them to pay you money.
Yeah.
Tell them to give you a percentage of the movie.
Oh yes.
This guy. So I have been able to shoot. I can tell you that I have 2 or 3 movies. I have 3 movies that I have percentage on because of this guy. We're gonna go for a quick break. Once we come back, we'll continue on Voice of the Street with Max FM 102.3 with Nedu, Hot Material, and the whole gang.